All right, YouTube, we're going to try to keep this one short and simple. As always, start out brushing or combing the hair, and laying it down, keeping everything as neat as possible. Everything you do to one side, you do to the other side. All right, now we're going to start out with our bald line. It's a drop bald fade, so it's going to be a little lower in the back. And he normally likes C cups, so I drop it a little bit in the front to keep a C cup nice and crispy. Just keep it clean, bald everything out. Keep your guideline nice and straight. Next, we're going to go in with the clipper all the way open. All the way open. We're going to go up about an inch, about a half an inch. And then we're going to start with the open, halfway close technique. Make sure you go over the hair as much as possible to make sure it's even as possible, so you won't be catching light spots, cutting more hair than what you expected. I'm halfway right now. I started open, then I took it halfway, and I go just below that open. Don't go no higher than that open. Now I'm halfway. I'm doing a little lever play, open, halfway close. Now I'm going close, all the way close. Get that bald line out. Try to do like a little scooping. Shrink your strokes. Make smaller strokes when you close this clipper. Close this blade up. Pay attention as I go higher. I'm opening the blade. I'm not going with the same ball or the clipper close. I'm going halfway. And then I'll go back close, and I'll go halfway close, or open halfway close. Now we're going to take the hair all the way down with the 1.5. My client just got a fresh retwist, so it was a little oily. So I just kept going over it, trying to brush as much of the oil as brush as much of the oil out as possible. Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep brushing and keep going over it with the 1.5 all the way close, just to get everything nice and even. Don't worry about cutting the hair that dreads, because it's twisted up. It's not gonna get cut unless you force it. You strong-handed all the way in there. But now I'm gonna come with the one guard all the way open with a scooping out technique. Really don't gotta scoop out for real, because it's a low fade. I really could have just went one all the way open and just took all the hair all the way down even. But I like to keep my fades a little darker. I don't want it too light. But I do on some people though. They got that super coarse BDB roll hair. Yeah, I take it real low on that one. Still going with the one guard open. It's basically considered a 1.5 also. But to me personally, it cut a little lower than the 1.5. Now I'm one guard all the way open. Now when I go with the one guard all the way open, all the way closed, one guard all the way closed, yeah. I shrink my strokes as I close my blade. So now it's closed. I'm not digging too hard, and I'm not like going too hard in the scalp, like, I guess. but it's like a light, like, I don't know, I can't explain. You'll feel it when you cutting. It's just like a light stroke, not digging too hard, not too light. I'm getting the hair down nice and even. Now, normally I would come in with my 0 guard right now, but I can't find my 0 guard, so us as barbers, we have to adjust to 1 guard fade techniques, 2 guard fade technique, 3 guard fade technique. This is 2 guard fade technique. Now, instead of me using a 0 right here, I open my blade all the way up and I just lightly erase that line. Like, don't go in with the whole blade when you don't have this guard, the 0 guard on there. Just go in with the corners and lightly erase that line. It's basically the same thing, just, you gotta adjust to your clippers. See, now it's basically faded. Now I'm just basically detailing, doing a little touch-up work, touching those dark spots. Back to the same thing at in the back. Now this is pretty much the fade technique I use on every fade. Most of my clients have dreadlocks or locks, whatever you want to call, you prefer to call it. So I have to adjust to every hair different for real, because they hair texture be different. It's just a lot of different techniques and stuff you can use that in this video for cutting people with my type of hair and dreadlocks and braids on tops. So, because you don't want to have that hard guideline at the top, like that harsh. Like you want it to blend in. So we cut when we get rid of all the bulk. All right, with this side, I'm basically just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna just speed it up just a little bit, so y'all can still try to like follow along, but not, take an hour to do so. So it do take time to cut these heads and try to perfect every haircut. Yeah, you gotta take your time, man. You get there, you eventually learn what not to do. Like I said, first ball line, second, coming in with our second guideline, which is clipper all the way open, about an inch up. About an inch or half an inch up. And make sure you keep going over to make sure it's even. It's all even. And after you do the clipper all the way open, flip the lever up 2 notches, which is halfway, and go right up under that open guideline and clean it up. And after you do that, close the blade all the way, which is the closest cut, and basically do the same thing. Just drop a little level lower than the halfway guideline. It's not really a guideline, it's just an area. Yeah, and basically just ball that ball line out, fade that ball line out, and once you fade that ball line out, you can move up in guards to start fading with the guards. First, I like to come with the 1.5 guard all the way closed to get the hair, remove all the bulk, so I can get it to a nice fade length. I just keep doing that. Just keep brushing it down every time I go over it to reset it. And then cut it again and reset it and cut it again. Same thing. Whatever you do to one side, you do to the other side. I'm only cutting like that just because my monopod, I'm cutting around the monopod so I can give you guys like a POV type of view. So you can feel like you actually doing it yourself. You see everything I'm seeing. Now we come with the 1 guard, same thing. Keep it all the way open. Scoop it out. 1 guard open and a 1.5 guard closed is basically the same thing. But I just like to drop down in my guards to make sure I'm not making no mistakes. I'm not No patches, no, it's just, this is dummy proof fade technique. Dummy proof. Like you can't really mess up. You fading down. You basically getting all the hair down to the desired lengths. So you fading down. Like if I was to fade up, I would, I don't know, it'd just be a lot more. I'd just rather fade down. Fading down is the easiest fade technique. Just keep getting the hair to its lowest point in each guard. And by the time you at the end of your guards, you'll have a fade. Start with open, get it to close on each guard, and you'll have a fade by the time you at the 0 guard or the last guard, whichever guard system you used. By the time you at the last guard, you'll have a full fade. If you did it right. You just gotta learn your areas. Like your area for the 1 guard, your area for the 2 guard, area for the 3 guard. Like learn your lengths and your areas. In the back, I'm gonna basically just connect it by starting out with a ball line and I bring it around evenly. Try to make everything as even as possible. And just connect the 2. You're just connecting the dots at this point. You do the same exact thing you did. Remember, mind you, I had already took the whole head down to a 1.5 at the top of the fade. So at the top up there, it's already a 1.5. So now I just gotta fade up to my 1. Now this is fading up right here. Once I go from the ball line to the 2nd guideline and to the 3rd guideline, that's fading up to the 4th or whatever. If I needed a 4th guideline, that's fading up. I just like to use my first 2 guidelines and fade down. But right now I'm about to fade up. When I put that 1 guard on, that's me fading up. You just gotta learn the different fade techniques and find yours, the one you like the best. See, I'm going open, and I'm gonna go halfway, and then I'm gonna go close when I feel like it's blended in enough. Now I gotta close. Mind you, I had a bigger workspace in the back, so I get a little freedom to like scoop out and flick a little more and make a mistake or 2 if I need to, or if I feel like I should, or if I do by accident or whatever, because I had a lot of fade room. So it's room for error when it's really not, but it really is. Yep, same thing. 1 guard. Now I'm really connecting the fade. I go open, halfway, close. No, I go open then close with the 1 guard. I used to go open halfway, close, but halfway is just a waste to me now. Waste of time. Once you like get comfortable with the open, halfway, close, you're not too far away from open to close. Open to close, open and close on everything. Halfway will only be needed in like fading out the ball line and stuff like that. Or if you got them super small 0 guards. Yep, pretty much done now. Just do the same thing on this side. So I jumped around a little bit on this cut. My intention was to do one side at a time so I can get it on film and properly put some educational tutorials or some I don't know, man. I can't think. Some organized videos together. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with this fade. Anything else I do from here on out will be line up and detail work. Yeah, with the hairline, make sure you brush it down, comb it out real good. Cause with the hairline, it be like different growing. Like it'll grow up or down. Like it'll have calyx in your hairline too sometimes. So be careful. But with the hairline, I just brush it down, comb it out real good. Normally I go one guard closed all the way, or 0 guard halfway. But since I can't find my 0 guard, I'm gonna go 1 guard closed. Cause a lot of people do like to keep their line up a little darker. I personally, I prefer to keep my line up darker. Normally I would spray hold and spray over it. But yeah. You ain't really need no hold and spray. I should have sprayed hold and spray due to the fact that he did have oil on his shit. On his hairline and stuff. But I didn't because, I don't know, just trying out this new camera, man. I'm just trying to peep my angles. Get my angles down packed so I can set up my videos to like be educational. So I could hair every day, like I can push out videos every day. You know, you're not gonna get it all in one stop, you know. Just stick around, you know. Most of my clients got dreadlocks or locks. They got locks or braids. So stick around if you want to see content like that, because I don't really see too many people. Mostly color skin and dreadlocks and braids and black people's natural hair. So yeah, I give y'all the sauce, man. It took me years to get it. I've been doing this forever. So long story short, I give y'all the sauce. Just stick around, you know. Every haircut gonna be a little different. These trimmers are shitty, by the way, bro. My fabulous trimmers has been on trash lately, bro. I'm gonna get some new trimmers soon. They stole my whole Barbie kit out my car. Got my mobile barber I be pulling up. Stole my whole shit out my car, man. So I gotta buy all new shit. They got me for my tattoo shit too, man. So little reset, little restart. I ain't never hurt nobody. Yeah, with the lineup, I like to start in the middle, work my way to the left, then work my way to the right, or work my way to the left and do the whole left side, then work my way to the right and do the whole right side. But however you want to do it, you know, just get it done, you know, take your time. And stay to the end of the video, man. I got that little crispy lineup tip in here for y'all, man. Because I know a lot of people don't be trying to give away the sauce, so I'm going to give it away. I don't care. Crispy lineup. Because everybody know about the crispy lineup. But they don't be wanting to share the sauce. They just want to take their pictures and put it on Instagram like, yeah, look at me. Nah, give out the secrets too. Go ahead, get the secrets away. Don't be selfish. I had to go dig for these secrets. Ain't nobody want to teach me nothing. Here you go. The magic barber pencil. That's why motherfuckers be so crispy right here. It's a pencil. That motherfucker change your whole haircut. But yeah, you gotta know the proper techniques now. When you're dealing with this pencil, always make sure you always fade it in. Please fade it in. No matter what they tell you, please fade that line in, that pencil in. That shit do not look good, bulked up, packed on a nigga head like that. Humbly, respectfully. I don't know who told y'all it did, but that shit don't. Shit look tacky. Now this ain't no black spray or none of that. This pencil only enhancement.
Damn, I really wasn't even recording.
I could have went all out, did the back of the bed line, all that. But you know, different sauce for a different day. Yeah, excuse the little background, man. I gotta cut out my crib for, I guess, forever, man. Cause I don't look like I'm gonna get my license no time soon. They just got too much going on in Ohio, man. You can't. I gotta go to school all these hours, this, that, and the third, man. I'm like, fuck. I gotta go to work. I'll be alright. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, a little close up on what I'm actually doing. When I say fade that line out, all I'm saying is just run them clippers over it a couple times. It'll fade out. Just basically reline them up. Drag that ash down. Drag that shit down, man. Try to get the forehead as sharp as possible. I don't really too much worry about the vertical bars, because I know I'm going to come back and hit that with the razor, so you ain't really got to blend that in. Make sure you blend these corners in, though, and the top. So see what I was saying? I'm going to come back and clean that with the razor, make sure that's crispy. And then after that, I'm going to,
Just go crazy with the detail work real quick. Hit everywhere you want to hit. Hit anywhere you feel like you can hit with the razor. If they like the razor. But if they don't prefer the razor like that, you'll know who prefer the razor and who don't. They definitely will tell you. But yeah, like I said, I would have went all in, hit the back of the beard line, back of the sideburns, all that. But I just kept looking back at the camera, trying to see this camera quality. It's this new iPhone 14 Pro. I'm just trying to, see something, put something together real quick for y'all. But yep, that's him. That's the cut. I went back and hit the forehead with the razor because my boy be having that stubborn nubble forehead hair. Everybody know about the stubborn nub. Yeah, shout out to Tune 45 for the razor. I damn sure needed it. Looking back, I should have hit his mustache with the razor. Could have cleaned his face up a little more with the razor. Could have hit him with that black spray. Gotta make sure crispy. But I didn't. So next time, pay attention. Try to get everybody as crispy as possible. The only reason I really didn't hit him with the black spray is because my airbrush is down. But this is the most important part right here. One of the most important parts. Please, 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 after every cut, please take the neck strip off and the cape off of their neck. Leave the cape on them. Clean their neck up, man. Clean their whole neck up. And then dust them off and put the alcohol in your oil sheen and spray. And send them on about their way. Boom. Just like that.